Hello lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you are welcome, and to my returning subscribers, you are welcome back once again. In today's video, I will be talking about studies outside your home country. So if this is a topic that interests you, please relax and watch. Studying abroad is a dream most people have. There are various reasons why people may choose to study outside their country. So make this move with a plan in mind to stay put and apply for a working visa after their program of study. No matter the reason you have in your mind, when you travel out, you have the opportunity to witness different cultures, try new foods, and visit popular touristic sites. But in today's video, we are not going to be looking into all that. I'll be sharing with you rather some grievous mistakes you should never make while studying abroad. The first on my list is not having enough knowledge about the country you are moving to. One important thing you must do when preparing to move to a new country for your studies is to start learning about the country you are moving into. What this implies is that you should learn a little bit of the geography of the country, such as the landscape, the weather, the seasons, and the time difference this country has between yours and theirs. I would encourage that you do some research on the lifestyle of the people, their culture, their national language, and the list goes on and on. Because by so doing, you will be able to adapt and integrate into the system easily. The second mistake people make is ignoring the regional language. English is a global language, I know, but I bet you'll be making a big mistake if while preparing to study abroad, you do not put into consideration the language spoken in the country that you are moving to and learn a little bit of it before traveling. I made a similar mistake some years ago. When I was moving in here, I thought that as long as my school was an international English-speaking school where English is the language of instruction, I may not require to learn the local language. But I was wrong. Because outside the school, you will have to communicate with the locals in the supermarkets, in the buses, in the trains, and in the offices. So if you cannot speak the language, that may pose a challenge for you. In fact, the locals are usually more open to foreigners who can speak their language, even though it's just some phrases like greetings and some basic everyday words. Number 3, sticking on to the usual. You would agree with me that every one of us would like to feel safe, secured, and stress-free in an environment we have created for ourselves. This is known as our comfort zone. When you travel abroad, you are thrown into a completely different environment where the locals already have a culture and way of life which is completely different from where you are coming from. Basically, knowing their regional language will enable you to be more connected to them. That explains why many people tend to keep themselves in a bubble, sticking to old habits, making friends only with people from the same country with them. Sticking to this safe place helps them to avoid unexpected challenge that this new life has thrown to them. That is a mistake many of us make when we travel out. We stick only to our old habits and routines that we are used to from back home. The problem with staying in this space when you travel is that you will see little or no personal growth, especially when it comes to learning and developing new skills. Come on guys, explore different places, get acquainted with different kinds of people. In fact, go ahead and taste different foods that you have never been used to before. This will help you to know the people closely and you may get to love the place more and more. Number 4, not being you. Stepping into a new place doesn't mean that you have to fake yourself and start adopting new habits simply because there is no one around who knows you. The one that sounds so funny is when people imitate accents and slangs like "yo man," "you aight man." Just because you arrived into the United States some months ago, your accent has suddenly changed. Please be yourself. People will love to see real people, and mind you, faking could easily be spotted out. Number 5, prejudice thoughts about the place. There are chances that you may have heard some negative stories about a country or a group of people. If that happens to be the destination you have chosen to study, I will advise you to be very careful, because such preconceived thoughts could lead to anger and disgust altogether, which can lead to a strong feeling of contempt against the people, even though they have never offended you personally in any way. So before traveling out, ensure that you keep aside all those baggage of negative thoughts you have conceived or heard about them, and be prepared to experience the country in a new way. Who knows, this might be a golden opportunity for you to change your perception about that particular country. Number 6, recording your memories. As a student in a foreign country, you are sure to have pleasant memories at one time or the other. And you know what? Memories can fade or even get forgotten altogether. But the best ways to save them is to properly document them in the form of videos, selfies, photographs, and diaries, in order to share your experience of beautiful places you have visited, and by doing so, you might even inspire others. When you save your travels through whatever means you choose, whether written, video, or audio, you will be able to remember these experiences anytime you want. All you have to do is to review the travel record you made. For example, if you are coming over to study in Switzerland, I will recommend you record the beautiful moments that you will have visiting lovely places, which I recommended in this video here or the one here. Go ahead and watch these videos. You will have fun time doing so. Thank you so much for watching, and please do comment and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Love from Hilarious World.